Sup, Ez? So I accidentally stopped the video instead of pausing it, so this is the second video. Real quick, I'm going to just delete this stuff because it's not being used anyway. And then I am going to get rid of this setup method and this method call. And I'm just going to show you that you can assign this delegate by control dragging from the text field to the view controller. So now if I recompile this, the delegate method should still be getting called and I shouldn't be able to add an A. Uh-oh. Yes, so it still works. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this text field. I am going to delete this method, and I'm going to delete this because we don't need this stuff anymore. Now we're going to make a table view controller from scratch. So I'm going to add a table view. And then I'm also going to add a table view cell to this table view. And we are going to give that cell a reuse identifier. I'm just going to call it cell. And then the table view makes use of two protocols. It has a delegate protocol as well as a data source protocol. And so what this means is when the table view is being loaded, it asks its data source what data it should be displaying in its cells and how many cells to display even. The delegate deals more with how big should the cells be, what should their display be in edit mode, things like that. So I'm going to assign the beer view controller to be both the delegate and the data source for this table view. And I'm going to do that by control dragging. So now the beer view controller is both the delegate and data source of this table view. Now in beerViewController.m, I'm going to once again say that beerViewController conforms to the table view delegate and table view data source protocols. Now we have a warning here. Let's see what it says. It's saying that these two methods, table view number of rows in section and table view cell for row at index path, are not implemented. And those are in fact required methods of the UI table view data source. So if we even try to run this application, we're going to get a crash. And it's saying that it tried to call this method, table view number of rows in section, on beer view controller. But it was an unrecognized selector because we do not define this method in our beerViewController.m file. So the assignment is to get this table view working, and you're going to want to create an array in this file, which is just a list of beer names, which will just be strings, and then you're going to want to use those strings and display them in the table view. Hint, hint, you're going to have to implement these two methods, which you can check out in the UI table view data source code. And yeah, well, hopefully this takes you more than 5 minutes. If not, just give me a call, and I have the next part of the project planned out. Awesome, thanks.